December and January are still great months on Teachers Pay Teachers because a lot of teachers are tired. They may be getting sick. You can hear my voice. I am dealing with some kind of something. So it's the time of year where teachers are needing easy, print and go activities, resources for their classroom. So I'm going to give you 20 ideas, 10 for December and 10 for January. Talk about holidays you need to be aware of, and just give you some fresh ideas that you may not have thought of for your Teachers Pay Teacher store. So let's start with December. You can do holiday color by numbers. I'm actually doing this right now in my store for high school. So mine is just high school math. So I'm doing color by numbers for each holiday. So these can be great for any grade level. It doesn't just have to be elementary. And that goes for any holiday activity. Sometimes I feel like teachers think that only elementary teachers are looking for holiday resources, and that's just not the case. I remember before breaks, we would still need some type of activity that was related to the standards. We didn't want to do a full-on lesson, obviously, the day before a break. So we needed something that was standards-based, but also fun. So I love color by numbers. There are a lot of other ways that you can incorporate holidays into your activities, but these are great because it's got the holiday aspect. You can easily make templates for these and just switch out the coloring sheet. That's what I'm doing right now for my product line. So I have a template. I'm just changing out, obviously, the questions for each holiday and then just changing out the coloring sheet. But the basic bones of the resource is already done. So it makes it a lot faster for me to create. The second one is reading comprehension passages. So this could be nonfiction or fiction options. You can have multiple choice questions. You can definitely use AI to help you with these, with writing the passages and also with the multiple choice questions. Just as the educator, as the expert in your niche, in your field, just read them and make sure that they are on grade level, because ChatGPT and other AI sources can get things wrong a lot, but it is a good starting spot and it just helps you not have to start from scratch. Number 3 can be a winter science experiment pack. So like a melting snow challenge or a hot chocolate test to see if things float or sink. Lots of different options there. Again, ask ChatGPT for some fun winter/holiday themed science experiments. Those would be actually a great kind of last week of school project for classes to do. So I have some geometry projects that teachers always buy at the end of the semester. And you have to think, especially if you're middle school or high school, they may be switching to new classes in January. So end of the year activities are also good. Even like, an end of the year test, an end of the year kind of final exam or study guide. Those are also great options. If you are social studies or history, Christmas around the world or holidays around the world project, they can research a specific holiday around the world during this time of year, look up, the different traditions, where they originated from, make a poster, make a presentation, all kinds of fun things that you can do with that. You can do December writing prompts. So for example, if I lived at the North Pole, or design a new reindeer that ... And you can obviously make those for very young kids all the way through high school. So edit it to make sure that it fits your grade level. Use ChatGPT to help. You can do some type of drawing activity if you are art. This could also work for geometry, actually. I'm thinking like drawing a snowflake using constructions. So lots of different art aspects that you can incorporate. If you are music, you could have them compose a winter or holiday song. Sub packets are amazing for this time of year because, like you can hear in my voice, teachers are getting sick, and make it very print and go. So I'm talking like 3 full days of lessons with lesson plans, with exactly what they are doing during each part of the lesson, very clear instructions for the sub, worksheets, answer keys worked out, everything ready to go so that they don't have to think about anything. You can do a digital escape room for December. You can make holiday themed escape rooms. You can really format for any subject. I actually teach how to do digital and printable escape rooms in my program, Teacher Resource Academy. You can do an end of the year reflection. So like a writing activity, you can have them set goals for the new year. You can have them reflect on the past year, how they've done in the semester, or even like personal or social aspects. And then just some holidays to think through. Obviously, Christmas is December 25th, Boxing Day if you're in Canada or Australia, Hanukkah, the winter solstice, Kwanzaa. So lots of fun holidays and celebrations in December. And then in January, if you are high school, think about teachers maybe coming back to new students. So beginning of the year activities can sell. My beginning of the year activities sell really well in January. So like first day of school activities, syllabuses, all about me's, So make sure that those are optimized and ready to go. If you're elementary or middle, you can do like goal setting. So like a new year goal setting flip book. You can do back to school icebreakers, even if they're not getting new kids. Sometimes on that first day, they just kind of need to remember the routine and get back into, how your classroom works. You can do a winter science review stations. You can have review of whatever you talked about in December and have little stations. You can have them themed. So ChatGPT gave me some ideas like ski into science. And each station is kind of like part of a ski park. Always use AI. It is so helpful. MLK Day is in January, so you can have activities around that if you're social studies or history. You can have past cards or review stations for whatever you taught in December. I like task cards and around the room activities to get students up and moving, especially in those cold winter months. I remember my students would come in with hoodies, sweatpants, and they would just want to cuddle up in their seat, which I totally understand, but it's hard to work and get your brain moving. So any kind of like kinesthetic activity, I love for January and colder months. You can have bulletin board kits for the new year. So new year, new goals. So many things to learn, ChatGPT gave me. Australia Day is in January. So if you are an Australian teacher, you can make things to go with that. You can make a data tracking or goal sheet for students, and they can even send that home to their parents and make some goals for the new semester. You can have some winter themed comprehension passages or writing prompts. So if maybe you made some holiday or Christmas ones in December, you could kind of make that into a product line and have ones for each holiday. I love product lines and bundles. I had an episode about that a few episodes back, so go listen to that. As you are thinking about resources that will sell well in December and January, always ask yourself, can I make this into a product line? That's always your goal. And I hope these different resource ideas can kind of get your brain going for some things that teachers might need around this time of year. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I have a really special Black Friday deal. So if you're interested in learning how to create all of these and then actually make money by selling these and listing them the right way so that teachers actually find them and buy them, then my program, Teacher Resource Academy, is exactly what you need. It is for teachers or homeschool parents who don't have a TPT store at all, or who have one, but you're not making at least 4 figures consistently every single month. And it's actually on sale for Black Friday. It's going to be 50% off November 28th through December 1st. And we have something special that we've never done this year. We are going to have a bonus package during that time period only. So November 28th through December 1st, if you buy the Resource Academy, the Teacher Resource Academy at 50% off, you're going to get this special bonus package, which includes a really nice TPT planner that we created in Canva. It's editable. It has over 100 pages. It helps you set goals and track data, the perfect thing that you need for the new year. It also has tons of AI prompts. So as I was going through this list, I was telling you guys, use AI, use AI. But if you're kind of new to AI or you don't know what questions to ask, I have tons of AI prompts for you guys for any subject, any grade level, counselors, music, math, literally anybody that works in a school, homeschool, what to ask ChatGPT to help you not only get resource ideas, but create the resource. Then I have 1,000 TPT ideas for you. And then we also have a special December TPT checklist, things that you should be doing in December to get your store ready for the new year for 2026. So if you want to grab all of that, you can head to lindsaybowden.com/BF for Black Friday. That's lindsaybowden.com/BF for Black Friday. You can go ahead and get your store ready, get everything ready for the new year, become a TPT seller or optimize your store. And I can't wait to see you inside. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.